we should probably turn down the aircon a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. Blah! It's fine. Kev's the sound tech.
It's not like I edit the show anyway.
Oh, it's so hot in here. Ugh.
It's weirdly quiet.
Now we could probably turn on the air purifier on low. Why don't you get up and walk over there again, Mike?
It'd be a lot easier if you didn't have like a dam clogging up this side of the room. A dental dam.
Ew.
Ew.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I'm Martelle, and with me always is Mike and Randy at the Mac Shack. And Kevin.
And if you've ever wondered what's in a Wonder Ball, you're in the right place.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what a Wonder Ball is? Mm-mm. You know what I'm talking about. You remember the Wonder Ball? The candy that was commercials all over the place in the 90s?
Nope.
What's in a Wonder Ball? That thing? And then they had to ban it because kids are like just full on Hulk smashing this like billiard ball of chocolate, not knowing there's a toy in it and choking and dying. No?
No.
No, but now I have to look into that.
Yeah, I
Jeez.
now need to see kids.
I thought you guys
choking
would be
and
like,
dying.
man, I forgot about Wonder Balls.
No. No. No.
All right, just me then, and Kev.
Eh.
And like probably millions of others, but not these
shit.
two, of course.
I don't know what the Wonder
I was
Ball
sitting there
is.
holding my glass like it already had whiskey in it, like, my precious. I've never seen that movie, but I know that part.
Elijah Craig.
Thanks, memes.
That was a fun fucking tour. I enjoyed.
Yeah, the Evan Williams tour is really
It's
good.
rad.
That's what Mike's talking about.
I know.
Yeah.
I was just listening.
Oh,
Yeah.
you had this look in your
Oh,
face.
was I bewildered? Dude, that's just my face. I know I missed last week unexpectedly, but it's
That's
still
fine.
just my face.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. So
Exactly that. So
Have you-
this is a Elijah Craig small batch. It was a Central Ohio Whiskey Society pick during COVID. And so this one is called Rona Lisa,
Rona Lisa.
which is probably one of their better names.
Yeah, that they have a really.
I was say we.
They're on top of their. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I
Jesus
saw it.
Christ. They are never on top of naming their picks, which
But this one,
They make
this
good
one-
picks.
this
They're
one
just
nailed it.
terrible at naming and marketing it.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they should do the picks and let us name it. I feel like that'd be a good
They
collaboration.
should put out names or put out like a poll or something. I'm not part of the club, so I don't know what they do. But I'm just going to go ahead and speculate that they don't.
That was the Snake Venom. I
Wow,
showed him
rookie.
the video.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
saw it.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were like the
Dick
third
talk.
person to say that to me. I was like, oh, and somebody's like, I sent to my buddy he's got like 7 beers for us to try that I don't think you guys have had, like high ABV and I sent that to him. He goes, "That's not beer." I said, "No, that's a challenge."
Yeah.
because the guy's like, "You can only drink like maybe 3 ounces of this." I was like, "Bring it."
3 ounces. It's like 1.16.
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
The
Yeah.
recommended dosage, and I'm going to use the word dosage on that. It's like 1.13 ounces.
Yeah, it's like
First off,
35 milliliters.
He
or something.
didn't sip it. He just shot a 67.5%.
He smelled like this is
Beverage.
whiskey.
Yeah.
He threw it back. I was like, "That's not the same."
No. Sorry about your lungs, man. You're not going to breathe correctly for a little while.
Yeah, no shit. Like I wouldn't do that with anything in this room, whiskey wise.
No.
What, just shoot it?
Yeah.
I would.
No, there's a couple I would do. Like,
I don't like to
some of
shoot
those
whiskey.
southern tier, like
You shot the
s'mores.
Malort.
That's not whiskey.
Not whiskey.
Oh, fair enough. It's also
That's
barely
an herbal liqueur.
that. That is toxic
It's a
waste from
tincture.
Chicago.
Well, there's that. It's green.
Midwestern water.
They make it when they dye the river green for St. Patty's Day. It's
Yeah.
green river water.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's all
They
it is.
just run it through a Brita to get the color out.
I don't even think it's Brita. It's just old used coffee filters.
Probably, because it's still got a
That's
green
had
tinge
Maxwell
to it.
run through it.
But,
The
yeah,
en-
this I like. Like,
I've not tried it yet.
This
I'm
is
a
super
fan.
good.
I like
I like Elijah Craig.
Elijah Craig
period.
stuff.
I love
and-
Elijah Craig, and one of my favorite things I think about Elijah Craig is the nose is always good on everything.
Yeah.
I've never smelled an Elijah Craig and be like, that's mediocre or that's not good whiskey.
Have you guys had the Elijah Craig rye?
I don't think so.
I don't know that I've had the rye.
Oh, I had it during the tasting at Evan Williams.
Okay.
And that's like, it's aggressive.
Yes.
That is
But it's
so aggressive.
It's really good, though.
Like
Yeah.
peppery aggressive?
yeah.
Peppery aggressive. It's almost astringent.
It's rye.
Yeah.
It's
We made the
what
decision.
rye used to, people think rye used to be. It's that.
Yeah.
We made the decision last week, 2 weeks ago now, a week and a half ago, we're not taking the trip down for the second year in a row to Tennessee this year.
Oh.
And due to we're not in a bad spot financially, but I'm trying to start a business, and it's one of those you've got to make sacrifices and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
cry now, laugh later kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we chose to not, which sucks because this is the only time in my life I can remember 2 years in a row of not getting to Tennessee. But I was all hopped up on Mountain Dew because I was like, dude, by now, some of these places have been aging their stuff for like 6-7 years. Some of these places are putting out more rye, and I was hoping to get something like the Righteous we had.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And now I'm not going again. I'm like,
Well,
so maybe next year.
I was talking to Derek, one of our listeners. He was messaging me about some stuff, and he said something about, like, he's in Oregon, so he's on the other side of the fucking country. He's like, "Oh, I'd love to get down to the trail at some point."
Oh, it was a comment because you said you'd meet him there.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah. I said, you get down there. I said, I'll fucking meet you. It's only,
Hey, you fly across the country. I'll drive a couple hours.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll drive
That way
3
you don't have
hours.
to rent a car.
No big deal.
There you go. But you do have to pay for the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, I'll just drive down. It's 3
Drive-
hours.
yeah, drive
Whatever.
down, drive
Yeah,
home.
it's not that hard.
It's not that big a deal. So, but I think he's sending some stuff. I'm not 100% yet, but I did give him my address. So
Cool.
maybe something will show up. Maybe a bomb. I don't know. I'm just giving random people
They're
my
not allowed
fucking
to make bombs in Oregon.
my address. So whatever, no big deal.
It's a glitter bomb.
It's a dick bomb.
Hey,
It's a dick and glitter. It's a dick glitter bomb. A glittery dick bomb.
It's just
With
all the glitter is
poop.
shaped like little penises. You got dick all over your face.
And it's fucking glitter, which
and there's glitter.
and you
Yeah.
can't get it out. It's fucking
Oh,
awful.
man. Yeah, my buddy I was talking about with the beers, he goes, when are you going to come get these? I was like, dude, you're too far away. You live like an hour north of Columbus. I'm south of Columbus. It's not that big a deal to
Meet us
me.
here.
And like, he's an elevator tech, and on an overtime all the time, he's like, it's like 11 p.m. He'll shoot me a message like, hey, I'm in Circleville. You bring any of the beers? Nope. But you knew you were going to Circleville. Like, he'll be working 5 minutes from my house. I was like, I will
but at
come
11
to you.
p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll drive. I'm awake.
Well, I know because you don't sleep, which is not healthy.
That's another thing I've been working on. But, yeah, he's like, no, I never brought him. And then I go, well, if you didn't live so far away, I'd just come get him. He's like, I don't. I was like, you live like an hour and a half from me. He
Yeah,
goes,
that's
That's
far.
a
That's
3-hour round
that's
He
trip.
a
goes-
fucking drive. You could drive to.
Hold on, though.
You could drive to Kentucky.
He goes, what are you talking about? He goes, you go to Smokeout all the time. I'm like, yeah, that's 40 minutes, and that's long enough. And he goes, I live 5 minutes from Smokeout. I'm outside Pickerington. I was like, what? This whole time in my head, I thought he was by like Sunbury. He's like in Pickerington. I'm like, why didn't you just like clarify this earlier? I've talked about how far you've been. I talk about going to Smokeout, and you just say, I live around the corner.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, that's my neighborhood barbecue spot.
Oh, man. So hopefully I'll be meeting with him. I don't know.
Way to ask where he lived.
I had it in the past. Apparently,
He moved.
well, it was in a
Or-
group chat, so
Right.
I misunderstood, or no, he hadn't moved. He's been in the same place because I mean, he's been upgrading the garage, the house.
Yeah. Well.
Actually, we have a guy going to look tomorrow to do some work at his place, but yeah, I was like, dang, had I known that, I would have like leave it on
I gotta
your
go
porch
get
or
some
something.
beers.
I could have. You could have
Yeah,
gotten
some
it.
Beers and
barbecue.
barbecue. That's easy.
Sounds like
Like
a
my
great
sister-in-law
day.
lives like 10 minutes from him. Like, just like, let me know, dude. I will. That's much more manageable than drive to Cleveland to get some beer.
I wouldn't drive to Cleveland to get anything.
I drove to.
I wouldn't drive to Cleveland to have a good time.
It wasn't Cleveland. It was outside of Cleveland in Twinsburg.
At least they're not Detroit.
Yeah, at least we're not Detroit. Still.
Ugh. A lot's happened since I've been on. I don't know what you guys talked about last week.
Oh, we just talked to Jason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We talked to Jason.
I was like, because I feel like since the last time we left, like as soon as I left, I got a message that Trump had been shot at, and then like in the weeks after, it's been Kamala wins the nomination, and then all this stuff. And I'm like, this would all be great podcasting, but it's been so long. I'm like,
Dude,
everybody's done it now.
America's Dad, VP.
Yeah, he's a fucking quack.
Dude, I loved it because so many people are going off about the JD Vance couch thing, which, okay.
I don't get it, but whatever.
Make the jokes, but he never said that.
No, he didn't.
It was a blatant lie.
But, and here's the thing,
then
like, they hate it that it's gotten turned around against them, and that just...
I hate that the Dems act like he did something when he did it. If you're just making jokes about it, sweet, I'm on board.
Yeah.
Let's do the memes. But if you're trying to say that's the reason I'm not voting for the Republican Party is because this guy allegedly boned a couch, which, who hasn't?
I mean, what teenager going
Kevin's
through
over there
puberty
doing it right now. That's why it's called a love seat.
Haven't fucked a couch.
Right. Or had one.
He's
You
clearly a heterosexual.
But
You put your wiener between the cushions and
look,
you just
all I'm saying is I grew up
move
on
back
Beauty
and
and the
forth.
Beast too, okay?
Yeah, right.
And some of that furniture will get it. You know that candlestick went more places than just the table.
Yeah, Mrs. Potts.
Oh man, I almost made a joke and I almost said Chip and realized he's a kid in the movie. That's let's draw the line. Let's draw the line at the teacups.
Yeah.
But and then Waltz comes
feather
out and
dusters.
says, "I carried a weapon of war into war," and all these Dems are like, "Oh, now you want to be an expert and everything." I'm like, "But that's something he really said and did," and people are battling it. And I said, "Look, I'm just trying to. I'm saying call a spade a spade."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the guy served 24, 25 years and retired. And then people are like, well, he only retired to get out of... Dude, he'd served 25 years in the military. Good on him.
Yeah.
He retired.
Well, and he
Thank
also
you.
put in his paperwork
I don't care.
way before.
Yeah, I don't... I've had enough
Wait, you
people
have to.
serve...
Yeah, you have to put your paperwork in like a year
And I've had
or
enough
two.
people serve
ahead
that
of
were
time.
Marine infantry. I have a buddy that's Army Ranger. I have people that were in logistics.
Man,
I
I guess-
never served. I can't say I did, and I won't say I did.
JD Vance went to Iraq,
But-
but he was a desk jockey.
Come on. He took pictures. He did go out in the field with a camera.
Yeah.
You know what?
But no,
Either-
but
Way
he
far
doesn't-
away from
but
the
he
fire.
doesn't have a combat
But the
ribbon,
thing, and
so-
here's the thing, because people are like, well, Vance only took pictures and wrote. I said, yeah, but he never said anything else.
Yeah.
But to say, we will get rid of these weapons of war that I carried into war, and then I said combat, and somebody was like, well, you said he carried into combat. He didn't say combat.
Oh, I'm
You said-
paraphrasing,
You say
dickhead.
I carried a weapon of war into war. What are you implying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, just call a spade, and everybody's getting mad. And I just finally replied and I said, I can't wait till this election's over
Same.
so we can all just be yelling about whoever's actually in office
Yeah.
instead of who might be in office.
No, because the cycle just starts all over again.
Oh, yeah, but we don't hear the back and forth from
And it's
who
just
might
gonna-
be.
I was about to say it takes it takes time to build back up.
It's-
and
you're
about
right, it's-
2.5 years, and then it's
Yeah.
all over.
And
again.
it's going to be the same bullshit, except it's only from here. It's only getting worse. Like the shit is
I
just.
think I upset somebody
So.
because I didn't say I cared.
Oh.
okay.
It's just funny the way it happened. I said I quit voting for the lesser two evils, and I tried to look at who I feel is the best candidate. Period. I don't care your party.
Yeah, I don't give
I
a
don't
shit
vote
about
on
parties.
one issue. I don't vote on things that I think are morality issues the government shouldn't be involved in. Period. You know, there are just certain things that I think are more important.
Right.
I said that being said, for the last few cycles, I've not voted Republican or Democrat, but I've never had one party make me want to vote for another than Democrats have this cycle. And so they got really mad when I said that. And I was like, guys, I'm kidding. Like, I told you I'm not voting for either of them. Like settle down. Like, come together.
I can't. Like, I haven't even been on Facebook just because of just the fucking rhetoric that is going back and forth between people.
I just share trash memes about anything.
And-
Hot
No,
dogs.
dude,
Some of them are political, but
I'm all over it just because like the internet remains undefeated for everybody.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
for everything.
I mean, some of my favorite stuff's been the Olympic memes, and I'm not talking about the opening ceremonies. I'm talking about the pole vaulter ones.
Oh, yeah, that guy got a porn deal.
It was hilarious.
Yeah,
That's
Pornhub offer. Or it was either Pornhub or a porn studio. I can't remember what the title was, offered him a $250,000 contract.
That's it. I've been like, for which inch? I mean, that's an Olympic gold slong, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
that shit
Quarter
kept
of
him.
$1,000,000 is
Oh no, that's
good,
money.
good
It's
money.
good money,
for
and
porn.
he was.
But I'd still leverage it, literally.
I mean, his
I'm like, you wanna
his,
see what
his
else
willy
I do?
kept
I'm
him from
so excited
And
to
then
see the titles.
somebody AI'd it to where it was
The pole vaulter.
Michelle,
Yeah.
it was Michelle Obama jumping, just her head on his body, and it was AI, so it looked real. And I sent that to a few people, and somebody who's a Democrat was like, "Oh, that's getting played out. That Michelle Obama's a man." I was like, "She's not even like. There's no chance of her husband running again. Like it's a joke, dude.
Yeah.
Laugh at it."
calm down.
It's
Everybody's
funny.
so fucking.
No, I don't think Michelle Obama has a big old dong.
I mean, she could.
I think she has a regular sized dong. It's different.
Yeah,
It's like the boxer.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I've seen so many
that-
memes that I didn't share because
I got sucked into the goddamn like the being a man thing, and I was like, I'm like, hold on, stop. I got to fucking look into this. I'm not like.
Well, and that's what this meme I was talking about with the Waltz never said he went to war meme that was shared. It was like, oh, it was last week you guys want to be professionals or whatever on what gender a boxer is, but this week you want to be whatever, you know. It's basically attacking Republicans over
Yeah.
stupid stuff. And I went, those two aren't even related. Like in the end,
Nope.
and that's why I'm like, you guys just own the fact that Walt screwed up what he said.
Right.
Say no, he shouldn't have said that, but he probably was just speaking, not thinking. Crap happens. If Waltz comes out and says, "Hey, you're right, I misspoke. I didn't go to war. I did serve.
Yeah.
Granted, it was National Guard, but
So?
that's more than I did.
Right.
Own
mean,
that. I
that's-
still call him a veteran.
And
That's what my sister and my brother-in-law did.
I
My
still call
brother-in-law
him-
was active duty.
that's
He
what I'm
switched
saying.
to reserves. My sister's always been reserves.
Here's the
and
way I put
she's-
it. I said, when somebody gets a team
active
ring because they were
reserves.
the water boy, they don't say I was Tom Brady.
right.
Yeah,
They say I got a ring because I was on the team management,
on the team.
or I was the water boy or the towel boy or whatever. I don't know who all gets rings, but you
And
don't
if-
claim to be Tom Brady just because you got a ring for being on the team as the backup kicker or something.
And both
mean, I
sides
wanna be
should
the
be
backup-
used to
backup
a candidate
kicker.
misspeaking at this point.
yeah.
That was
there's-
also my thing.
Yeah.
And I told people, like, I prefaced my thing was like, look, I'm not a MAGA Trump guy. I didn't vote for Trump. I don't plan on voting for Trump. I'm not. Something drastic would have to happen for me to vote for Trump. And they still were like, oh, yeah, you're just spreading misinformation. I was like, no, I literally.
Yes, every week on a podcast I do that.
I said, this guy said this. And people were like, rewatch the video. And I clipped it and I put, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is my proof that he said it. That's all I'm
It's-
claiming. Like,
it's him saying it.
literally. I'm like, just own it. It's fine.
Yeah.
yeah,
But don't
Well,
try and make it like he's better when you guys are spreading the JD couch thing. You know, who cares?
they're all fucking narcissistic.
It's one thing to
fucking
say,
assholes anyway.
"Hey man, dude boned a couch." No, he
that's
did it. I know, but
The funniest thing is that the guy on Twitter who put that up, and
Started
everybody
it.
was just like, "Yep, it was in the book." Blah, blah, blah. I was like, comedian I watched, it was like, that just goes to show how many people read that boring ass book.
Yeah.
I can't believe.
I will say I'd never heard of the book or Vance until he got elected, and then I started researching him, and I did watch the movie, and I went, not a terrible movie for what it was.
It's on Netflix.
I watched it on
think.
some streaming service. It wasn't a terrible movie, but I was expecting like the way that people were talking about. He's not a hillbilly. And he's not this. Granted, things are stretched for stories,
Yes.
but if he grew up like he said, his family's from Appalachia and they spent the summers there,
Right.
And because a lot of the characters, his relatives, his sisters or whoever, were like, I can't wait to get back home to Middletown, Ohio, which nobody's ever said. So we can get
fuck
out of the
all
stick.
that.
If you've been to Middletown,
Jesus.
Ohio recently, which I used to travel through there for work on the regular, at least once a
If
month.
you've been to any small town in Ohio, you don't want to fucking go back. I'm from a small town in Ohio. I haven't been there in
it
4
depends
years.
on the town. There's some I like.
No.
But I can say that there's a small town in West Virginia I like, and there's a lot of towns in West Virginia.
Well, that's a whole.
Terrify me.
Yeah,
That's a
I was
whole
gonna say,
state
you
I don't
drive
wanna go
through
to.
It's
real fast with
Yeah.
the windows up.
Yeah,
it's like,
that's a-
why did we get off the freeway again?
Yeah, West Virginia's a
I
state
was
I
just trying to get to Myrtle Beach. What happened?
Just pee on the seat. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're not getting out.
Hanging out the window, hope for the best. If somebody
Yeah.
in the back seat gets sprayed, it's on them.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally.
I cannot wait until, well, I don't want to say I can't wait till Hartley graduates, but because that's just, I don't want her to get any older than what she is now. But when she graduates, my ass is fucking gone from this state. Like, I have no...
How many shows do we have in front of this?
At least 8 years worth.
No, I mean, like...
2 or 3.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
That means we got to record 8 years worth in 8 years.
Yeah.
Longevity.
Well, so I'm putting a timer on myself. There's a good chance in a year I'll be out of this state.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Dibs on the Mac Shack.
I heard.
Somebody moves in, it's got to be a stipulation like
Yeah.
can't touch the Mac Shack.
Yeah.
We're just going to haul it over to my house.
Yeah,
There we go.
my wife's job is mandating that everybody from the level she was just at, she just got a promotion. Do that one.
I just about sizzle mignon to my hand. Like that was torch 2-hand on national YouTube.
On national YouTube.
National YouTube.
Technically international.
International
Internet.
YouTube.
That went worldwide, baby.
What the
So we'll
fuck
have
would
to
you...
stop by the because I didn't know it was going to
Yeah, what?
butane
It's
torch me.
huge.
Huge.
I thought that's what you guys lit the
Huge.
cigar with, man.
No, I
You would
use...
not have
use
eyebrows
his.
or hair left.
No, I just pointed it that way. It's like
I got-
checking the barrel of a gun like this. See, that one's better.
Yeah.
That one's
That's
the
still
bird.
insane. I was able to light it from like up here.
It's a torch.
Good night.
That's why you're not allowed to take these fucking things on planes. Because
No wonder.
apparently you can cut a hole in the side of the fuselage. Who knew?
Why would you need to do that? Just push on them.
I mean, they pop off, so it's fine.
Man, I might like need some ice and some. Your wife's a doctor, right?
Yeah. Here,
Is she
this
a hey
cold.
dummy? You
Oh, that was cold.
It was cold.
she a hey moron? You burnt your hand with a giant blowtorch.
All right.
doctor.
Let's get back on track.
Let me get that with my good hand.
So,
Oh, I feel the sting setting in. That's
Good.
legit.
good.
I learned a lesson today. I hurt myself today.
Ooh, I have one of those. I love them.
Yeah.
The wedge.
Yeah.
Yeah. The wedge is nice.
Actually, it does feel good.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
It is. It's got that black top comes off,
then
and
you
it's got a wedge
Oh, yeah,
of
I've
ice
seen 'em.
inside of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Highly recommend
was
that.
like, oh.
Anybody wants to buy that. And wedge if you want to sponsor this show.
we're good to go.
Also good for third-degree burns.
Yeah. When you melt your flesh off your hand
Jeez
trying to light your
Louise.
pipe.
I was just
How-
like, hey, I'm looking at you.
Have you even like drank any of that yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say I'm down to the dregs.
I've not
I'm down to
drank as
nothing.
quickly, but
It's fine.
Yeah, so my wife's job is mandating that everybody from the level she was just at and up move to Salt Lake City.
ugh.
Mike's gonna get magic underwear.
So what my brother sent me a thing. He was like, "So is this like a reverse missionary trip? You're going to go to Utah and teach them how to sin?" I'm like, "Yep, that's it."
You can't use the words reverse missionary together out there.
It's called floating.
Yeah,
What's that?
Soaking.
Soaking. That's,
Yeah.
We no longer have sex. We have soaks.
Well, they do.
That's why I said I was like, I'm just looking forward to the underwear.
Well, what's the soaking?
The soaking is where you just enter but you don't move.
Okay.
It's just in there.
So floating is when you enter and you have someone else jump on the bed.
Yeah.
Is it called? I knew there was a term for
I think
it.
it's called floating.
No.
It's yeah.
Is it floating?
I think
so.
I think it is.
Oh, this will be exciting.
Yeah, look it up.
Mormon terms.
Mormon floating
sex.
Mormon sex.
term.
Turn off safe search.
You're gonna get videos.
So, according to Mormon TikTok,
Yes.
soaking is basically penetrative sex without the movement and hip thrusting. They just lay there.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Just sit-
There's
just-
no way.
So, derfing. Derfing is also known as the Provo push.
I've never
It's
heard
clothed or unclothed, non-penetrative dry humping.
God, the Mormons are so fucking horny.
of that. Well,
No,
yeah.
shaking. Shaking.
Is it
It's
shaking?
soaking and shaking.
So what's floating then? There was one called. I swear there was one called floating.
Oh, all the things like
That's just soaking in a pool. You float on top of each other,
guess.
and float around a pool.
what
on
does
a raft.
the jump hump
Or a
mean?
river, I guess. They're not allowed to have pools.
No.
They're on a raft just laying together. A raft shaped
out
like
in
a
the desert.
lobster. Out in the desert. A pool floating, middle of the desert. On a plateau.
That's all there is in Utah. Mountains and desert.
And Mormon soaking.
Mormon teens on TikTok are jump humping to avoid thrusting.
Jump humping. Jesus Christ. There's got to be a fucking
Wait, did that just say
video.
Mormons on TikTok? Like it
Yes.
shows it?
I apparently
Click the link, Mike. Don't show me, but click the link, Mike. Describe it to us. I don't want
All
YouTube to cancel
participants
us.
are 18 years and older.
Oh, jeez. All participants are 18 years and older, and definitely
soaking,
not
also
any of
known as marinating or floating.
Okay, so
them.
floating.
Oh, you just ruined spaghetti for me for the rest of my life.
Marinating. Well, they're marinating their meat.
Oh,
Well,
my noodles all wet.
It didn't ruin spaghetti, but it does take making steak to a whole new level.
Careful. Set the whole freaking bar on fire. Why don't you go set that on the bar over there and I'll light it for you? You get your freaking flamethrower out.
All right, so what do you think about the Elijah Craig?
It hurts my hand.
Well, that's not the Elijah Craig.
This is
I got all
Elijah, and that's great.
tipsy on my first sip. That's what happens when I miss a couple weeks. I think it's great.
I'm a
love
fan. So, and this is a club pick, but the small batch is available
Easily.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it is readily available.
It. Oh, that's good.
Just
Is
get the small batch. Get it.
Is there a deadline for Blendageddon, or did we already miss it?
Ooh, I don't know, but
Blending sounds like a Mormon term.
let me
It's where a
text
Mormon
Jason
has
and
sex
find
with
out.
A non-Mormon.
Let's see. What's the
means
rules
black
and
people.
deadline? for
Are there any
Blendageddon?
Mormon black people?
I would assume so.
You know what? I have no idea how to spell Blendageddon. Armageddon. There we go. So now we'll just
Put blend in front of that?
yeah.
Blend Armageddon? Blarneygeddon? That's the Irish version.
And we'll just say
Prost.
Blendy.
God,
Geddon.
water tastes good after that.
I completely botched even the spelling of that, so fuck it.
Well,
we'll see what
we are
Jason
all
says.
surprised.
We'll see what Jason says. I sent him a message finding out what the rules and deadlines are for Blendageddon. So we want to enter Blendageddon, which is Jason C's the Mash and Drum, his little like end of year deal that he has.
Okay.
We probably need to get moving on that, like
Yeah, we should probably
ASAP though.
Try.
What does that entail? What is blend
So
again?
it's
Oh, he's announcing it on Wednesday.
oh awesome.
Sweet.
Awesome. So it's basically, it has to be commercially available, no store picks, no one-offs, and it's a blend of whiskeys.
So everybody brings a whiskey and
Well,
blends
you
it?
you blend up. You have
No,
to
you
blend up
blend it
something.
Oh, okay.
You blend it up yourself, and then you send it to him.
And
Like you send him samples with everything. We have to do chemistry
Yeah.
because we have to.
there's
Gotcha.
maths.
We have to measure things out, figure out what's going to be what.
Yeah.
You always do great at measuring.
Yeah, I know.
1, 2.
Yeah, well, that's how I made my
and a half,
margaritas last
three.
night. It was like
Your
blah, blah,
margaritas
blah,
were like
blah.
your margaritas were like this. You're like little zest. All right.
That's basically what it was.
Margarita.
I had a gigantic ice ball, and I'm like, I'm going to make me some margaritas. And I like my margaritas fucking tequila strong. And I just poured it over ice, took some triple sec, was like, boop, boop.
My
And-
margarita tastes just like Julio.
Coolio.
Don Juan.
Don Juan's
Oh.
ball sweat.
Yeah, it was horny toes.
I got,
And it's
when we went on vacation,
Oh.
I told this last week, we, as soon as we got there, we bought 2 pineapples, cut them up, put them in a bowl, and dumped an entire bottle of Anejo tequila over it and just let it sit for 3 days. And then when we played beer pong as a family for the championship, instead of taking a drink, you had to eat some of the you had to eat a chunk
Nice.
of pineapple.
Ooh.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I have some of the tequila that after we ate all the pineapple, I poured back into the bottle, and that tequila is fucking killer.
I bet like a pineapple infused tequila.
So good.
I like tequila. Like it's becoming my new favorite thing.
I saw a video. Yeah, that was one. I saw a I think it was a TikTok. Said, I heard
damn it.
pineapple makes my cum taste better, so here goes nothing. And the guy puts this pineapple juice in a glass of, I'm assuming milk, I hope,
Oh.
and shoots it. He's like, well, you know.
Ooh, pineapple milk.
Ugh.
Yeah, but it was for the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I get it. But, ugh.
Yeah, there's
You had to be there.
coconut milk. Do that.
It was me, and it wasn't milk. I admit it.
I mean, yeah, I would go with the coconut milk.
Ooh, that's got
Coconut
a
cum
punch.
instead of...
So this is the barrel proof.
Yeah. So we've
124.
we've moved on. So
Yeah.
this is Elijah Craig barrel proof A124. It's 119. It's a 10-year, 9-month-old whiskey, bourbon, essentially. Now I've had several variants of this, including one from 2015 or 16. That was 137 or 132 proof, I think. So good. I don't like Elijah Craig needs to get back to
Some of that.
that shit. Like, it was fantastic. I think it was like a 13-year, that one I had, and my neighbor has it. Like, he
That-
didn't know what it was. He does, like,
Oh yeah, I got this one.
he's like, yeah, my dad bought me this. He's like, this is probably the highest proof thing I have. And I looked, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? And he's like, no, why? I'm like, they don't make it like this anymore. Like, this is, like, probably 13 years. Like, this is the better shit. Like, now everything's like, it's like 117, like to 122 maybe. I said, this is the better stuff. And he's like, really? He's like, I didn't know. I said, and I looked it up. I'm like, oh, by the way, if you hadn't opened this, I said, you probably could have resold this bottle for like, I don't know, $1,500. He was like, you god son of a bitch. He's like, why'd I open it? I'm like, because it's good.
It's good.
And said, you should have opened it. Just saying, if you hadn't, you could have sold it for
Yeah.
$1,500.
But you did. So
then it was like
let's
a-
I
drink
don't
it.
think I have any closed bottles in here.
Closed bottle? No, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have closed bottles at home, but they're either for the show or duplicates, like stuff that I need to bring in for the show. Like I have a Willet to bring in. I have a Maker's Mark wood finish series. They're new for this year. That's supposed to be fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I think the only one that I had unopened was that barrel proof that we're
It
drinking
smells
right now.
so good.
I'm not getting as many drinks because it's hard only having one good hand.
I mean,
I've got blisters on my fingers.
you could be fine. You'll be fine.
Alcohol numbs the pain. Oh, wait, is that just emotional? Well,
It's emotional.
anyways.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, but that's the one that hurts the worst, so. It's kind of like major pain.
Some scars you can't see.
Want me to do something, take your mind off of that finger? Off of that burnt hand?
This is good. I like
I
it.
don't have any whiskey at home, though, so once I leave here, I'm done.
Dun,
Kevin's
dun,
driving,
bum,
and there's stores on the way.
Yeah, they'll be closed.
Liquor store? Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, what time is pit stop?
I mean, it's only 5:55. Make a wish. Okay.
I wish I could go back in time just to not burn my hand.
I just wish I was a little bit taller.
I wish it was a baller.
I wish I had a girl who looked good, because if I did,
I would call
I
her.
would text her. I ain't calling her.
Yeah.
Text me.
I used to have a cat named Skilo. Funny thing was he was black and white.
So what was the white part of him called?
We called him Michael Jackson.
Steven. It's Michael Jackson.
Pit stop closes at 8.
Yeah, that's all right. I can always get some
I
beer
just
or
picked
something.
up some Evan Williams bottled and bond. Melissa's like, you gonna take that out to the shack? I'm like, no, this is the in the house
This is
whiskey.
in the house whiskey.
Yeah.
Holding out on us. That's
No.
good stuff.
It's
That's-
We've
for,
had that.
for
We
25
reviewed that,
bucks.
like,
We've done it.
I think like the
Couple-
second or
Several
third
times.
year of the show we first had it.
Yeah, because I discovered it. Not that it was the first time I had it.
Yeah, dollar for
All right,
dollar.
Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
And then you got it for us for Christmas the one year.
Yeah, and then because it's
Dollar for dollar.
it's the best bottle and bond whiskey you can buy now.
at least that I've had.
That it used to be Heaven Hill. The
Well,
Heaven
I've
Hill
had-
bottle and bond, like
I had the Heaven Hill bottled and bond, and I like the the Evan Williams better.
yeah, the green label was good, and then they fucking had to get greedy. corporate greed's a bitch. I mean, we were just actually having this discussion, Jason and Patrick and I, on Instagram, because as this weekend was the CrossFit Games and an athlete died.
Yeah.
He drowned. Day one, he drowned.
That's another thing I forgot to mention that happened.
Like
And-
15, 20 feet from shore.
Yeah, and it was the safety protocols were not in place. CrossFit is now owned by venture capitalists and a fucking corporation, so they're looking to do whatever they can do to cut costs and save money. And
And the people that they did have there were watching the race, not the racers.
yes, and well, they didn't have. So the safety boat wasn't in the water, apparently. That should have been in the water. They had people on fucking paddle boards.
Oh, dude, it was like
Which-
the Titanic. It was like, here's all the safety measures, but let's not put
Not
them
do
on
any
there.
of them.
Go ahead, sell that boat.
Well, on top of that, they don't have what I'm calling experienced professionals on the water.
No.
They're volunteers on fucking paddle boards that know CPR.
And
That's what it's equivalent to.
and they were, like you said, watching the race. You can clearly see them
Yes.
Yeah.
looking towards the shore
There is a
when they're
video.
by a guy drowning. It's terrible.
There's a video. Where
There's
you
a
see-
video
where
of
you
a-
see him go away.
Well, there's a video of a spectator diving in the water after him because no one's fucking doing anything. So,
I haven't seen that. That's
Oh, yeah.
makes it like
I think
10
that
times
I think
worse.
that spectators posting video is like the second thing I saw, and I was like, I didn't comment on any of it because I don't follow. When I did Krav, and then sometimes I did CrossFit to like work out, like I'd do
Right.
Fran or something. So I never was really a CrossFitter, but I never got into the games. I just didn't care. But as soon as that hits, obviously you're like, wait, what happened? Because it doesn't sound
Right.
real. And I saw, the first post I saw, I think was dudes.
well, there
Or
was
Jimmy's, one of them, and then of course like a million people, like Mopo, some, and
Oh, it's
Yeah.
just
and I was like,
what a
okay, so what
catastrophic
happened?
failure.
And I started seeing links on Instagram and Twitter links and
Mm-hmm.
all this. So the second post that I actually saw and read through was the guy who was like, "Why did I have to go out and try and get their attention?"
yeah.
Yeah.
Because he knew he wasn't going to get to him in time, but he was trying to draw attention to the fact that somebody
Yeah, that something was going on. Well, there's an Instagram account out there called Hillerfit, HILERFIT, I believe is what it is, and he's the one who has been posting shit. Like, he's the one who posted the spectator jumping into the water, like you see it in the upper right hand corner of the video. He was reposting other people's stuff, the spectators that were there, like when they did the announcement of they shut down the event, shut down Vendor Village, everybody clear the area. Wouldn't really say, like, the announcement never said what the issue was, but they're like, spectators need to clear the area immediately, blah, 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 blah. And then there was another one where they were filmed, like, basically doing a live feed of themselves, but then, like, over top of that, like, caption, like, the safety boat's not even in the water. Like, it's still sitting on fucking shore. In the years past, before, these assholes took over,
Well, yeah, now it's in Texas. It used to be in Wisconsin.
it was in Wisconsin, but it's this event. The reason they went to Texas is because of COVID.
Here's another
Because
thing.
Texas was open and they could do everything. Hold on.
No, go ahead. I caught myself.
But before any of that, when it was still like owned by Glassman, they had, it may not have been the best, but they had fucking
They were dialed in.
Sea-Doos out there. Like, they had jet skis on the water. They had guys on paddle boards.
Don't they
had
usually have the
fucking
Sea-Doos
boats
with like the decks on the back they just roll
Yep.
onto?
Yeah, they had those. Like,
Yeah.
none of that shit was out there on that water. I mean, at least when Glassman was running it, and I'm not a big Glassman fan, but at least when he was running it, the shit was dialed in.
It was
Like,
dialed in.
They may not have been like the most experienced people, but they were fucking lifeguards that were experienced in dark water rescue and in all of that. Like, I don't know who the fuck's out there now, but like, to be a beach
Volunteers.
lifeguard, you gotta, there's things that you need to see, and you gotta, most of the water around us is kind of murky. None of it's really blue. I mean, Destin, but I mean, I was at the Gulf of Mexico and Texas, and that shit wasn't blue. It was murky green, murky brown. So they're in a lake. They're swimming in a fucking lake. The water's not clear. So why don't they have
Brutal.
the right people out there?
Absolutely brutal.
And here's
So,
what I was
and
about,
it's sad.
here's what I was about to
His
say.
brother
too,
was there too.
that somebody brought up. One of the comments I saw is that's why in a triathlon the swim comes first.
There's
and I
that
never
too, yeah.
thought about it because my cousin at one time was a triathlete. I never did it, but I trained with him. I didn't.
God, you should have said you were a triathlete. That would have been
I
better.
float. I can't drown. I literally will just float.
I can't float.
Really?
I can't
That's how
either.
my
I
uncle
sink
is.
like a
I'm,
rock.
I like.
Yeah, he's
If I float, it's this way. I cannot.
Nope.
Like, I don't know. I got like
Even in salt
lead in
water.
my ankles or something.
I got lead in my ass.
hey,
That too.
I've been shot in the butt.
That's where
And-
I get my shots too.
It's
It's all
different
those,
kind of shot. His is literally in his butt.
It's all those vaccines that have mercury in it.
Oh, I thought it was from when you were in prison.
No.
They have
I
to
was
throw
never
me
in
back.
Different
Not-
kind of
not
shot in
yet.
the
The
butt.
content's too high.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, but it's like it makes sense because if you swim first, you're at your best.
Yeah.
If you get tired biking, yeah, you can get messed up, but you're on land.
Coast.
You coast.
You get. I mean, if you pass out, even worst
Right.
case, you pass out and you wreck a bike on pavement.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
You-
get a
you can get
concussion.
hurt, you can get scraped up.
Seriously, I mean,
But you're
you
not
hit
going to.
wrong, you could die. But
You
the
could.
chances are
I would say there's a big
Less
difference. In,
chance.
yes, if you and we've seen it in those long marathons where people get to the finish line, their muscles just atrophy.
Seize.
Yeah, and they just
have to get carried across the finish line.
right.
But they live. It's
Yeah.
like, why was the swimming last?
Because I don't. I mean, obviously, I don't work for
If
CrossFit.
that
I
again,
have no
I'm just
idea,
going off
but
what I saw, but that just when I read that, I was like, yeah, that don't make sense because
and,
on land at
man,
least.
you want to talk about a lawsuit?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
And now that it's all venture capitalists and like, yeah, the
Oh, and they're jockeying now. Like they're releasing statements. Like whoever the new fucking president is released a statement at like 3:00 in
today.
the morning,
Yeah, and he did another one today.
and it was. But they're doing it in the middle of the night when people can't fucking comment on the shit. Except for the comments now are
Why are you still having the
Why
fucking
are-
games?
they're like, why are which apparently they asked the athletes whether they wanted to continue or not. Like they said, we're going to continue it, but do you want to continue? And they had the option to drop out.
Yeah.
So, and most of them
yeah, but then you're
continued.
You're putting the athletes in a shitty spot.
Oh yeah.
Because you've trained that hard to get there, and somebody else screwed up. Not the
Yeah.
guy swimming.
No, not the
Yeah.
athlete.
the organization.
The
and the people
organization.
they had in charge screwed up. So now, do you give up everything? Where if they would have just said, "Hey, we're canceling it," everybody's on the same plane.
Yeah.
It's out of our control. We trained hard, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Now you're saying we let a guy die, and we're going to put it on you to be
Whether
the
or not
asshole.
we're going to do this.
Yeah. That's
It's
exactly
like-
what it is. And it like the other like other parts of that are. So we were talking about finger pointing. So Dave Castro's been a part of the games since its inception. Like the first games was at his parents' ranch,
Right.
in California. So he's been a major part. I think there was only one that he wasn't at, and that was after Glassman wasn't
After the Glassman thing, yeah.
after the Glassman thing, and they fired him. And they went, "Oh shit."
and then the
They're
games
like, we
were
need to bring him back
shitty.
because the
They're
games
like,
suck.
Ugh.
And I'm not a huge Castro fan. Like I've heard he's like a really nice guy. I've just
Right.
seeing his personality, like when he shows up with fucking dreadlocks driving a Ferrari in Miami for the CrossFit Games one
Is he
year.
white?
Oh yeah. Well, he's probably Hispanic,
Hispanic.
Okay.
Cuban potentially. He was a former SEAL, but just showing up with
Well,
like,
I'm not going to run my mouth to him then.
I mean, I probably still would and just take the ass beating that I've received. But he's not huge. He's not like what you would picture as
But
a SEAL.
he's fit.
But he's fit.
And that's why I watch the CrossFit Games, because these people are fucking crazy
Yeah.
athletes.
Well, I remember when I was teaching Krav and when I was fit, when I fit in things like normal people, it was all about Froning. He was like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he was it.
he
was
still
like-
is.
And he
Like
still
it's,
is.
Okay, I
it's-
didn't know, 'cause
but
I
he's
didn't follow
not
it so long. But
he doesn't.
it got to the point
do it
where even
anymore.
he was like, people were misquoting him. And he's like, nope, never said that. Like you could tell he was getting tired of it.
Yeah, last year,
And I'm
I
like,
think
when
was
you're
his-
peak when you're Michael Jordan, you're Tom Brady. It's like, no, I didn't say that. No, I don't condone this. No, I would not
Yeah.
eat that. No, I
Yeah.
would not do that. You know, and you could just tell he was getting irritated at it. It's like, guys, we need to shift gears.
Well, he
Not that you need to succumb to his every desire, but you need to come out as an organization, say, hey, all you stupid freaking press whatever people need to chill.
yeah he left individual competition years ago
And went into
then
team.
went into teams and then
Mayhem.
Yeah, now there's Team Mayhem, which he runs a very successful gym out of Tennessee that people flock to. for seminars and all kinds of other shit.
Seems like
that's
he's
where-
built that.
That's
He has.
where Matt
Yeah.
Frazier was training.
Yeah, that's Frazier.
Tia
and-
Toomey was
Yeah,
training
which
there.
fuck, I'm so tired of seeing her win shit now.
Well, that's the same way it was with Matt Frazier.
I looked at her like I am not into.
yeah.
I'm not into body shaming unless you're obese, Randy. But seeing a picture of her yesterday after she was done working out, she is like. I have no. I have no issues with like. I actually find some of the women who are muscular shit fucking hot. Her stomach muscles protrude so much that she
man,
looks like she's
especially
pregnant.
at the end of a
like a
workout
natural-
too, when she's
It's-
all dehydrated.
Yeah, like
Looks like an alien's about to pop out of her.
yeah, like her
Yeah.
stomach muscles are they're like pushing through the skin, but it's almost like she's pushing her stomach out, and she's just standing there like relaxed, having a conversation. And I just looked at Liz. I'm like, I'm not into like the body shaming thing, but she looks fucking disgusting right now.
I'm not into body shaming at all because, one, I have no right to be.
Well, you can though. You can
Oh,
yell
I
at people for
can.
being too skinny.
That's true. But they're just, in some fit people look very good. But some
Yeah.
fit people I look at, and I'm like, that's not natural looking.
It's-
It looks unhealthy. Like,
She
it's
doesn't
to
look
an extreme.
She doesn't look unhealthy.
I don't know who she is. I'm just saying in
Yeah,
general.
no,
I'm
no,
not
I
saying
get what
her.
you're saying.
I'm saying, especially some of the. You see, like the strongman competitions, the Olympic weightlifters, where they're just big.
They're huge, yeah.
But
and
it's
they
a natural
fucking
big-
eat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're eating 10, 20,000 calories because they have to or they'll die.
Yeah.
But some of these Mr. Olympia contestants, and some, especially when they do steroids.
You're
But
right, but yeah, just
when you see stuff like that, I'm just like, it looks as uncomfortable as I am.
Yeah.
In a
Well-
different way. Like, it looks awkward, it looks painful, and it just makes me wonder, like, is it all worth it?
what you
Like,
have to do
find
to
a happy
look
medium.
like that. I mean, and they even in the Marvel movies, you know, you talk to Hugh Jackman, like to get those shots, they basically don't drink water for 2 days.
Yeah.
you
It's-
get
they
all
dehydrate.
dehydrated, so everything pops out. You don't
Well,
have
so
any
that's-
water weight. And
that's a good
like
point. It's like-
fucked up.
It's like Christian Bale in The Machinist.
Yeah,
Oh, he's fucking nuts anyway.
He's
No, he
character
is.
actor.
He is
Yeah.
he is very much a character actor, a method actor. But when you look at him in something like Batman, where he's solidly built and he looks what I would call a healthy build,
Yeah.
and then you see The Machinist, even people like Tom Hanks, there are movies that he's looked healthy in,
well, yeah,
but not fat. He just looks
Castaway.
healthy. And then you see, Castaway is a big one. You see what some of these people do, and I'm just like, that's not good. It's
No.
not. So I look at some of these athletes, and not even CrossFitters. I'm saying athletes.
Yeah,
and
in
I'm
general,
like,
yeah.
Are you okay? Like it's one extreme is not necessarily better than the other. Being morbidly obese is not good. It's not healthy.
No, it's not.
My
None of
joints
it
hate
is.
me. The doctors say my blood work, my cholesterol, my heart's good, and all that. My lungs are good. And I don't know how. My lungs are good for the COVID crap I've been dealing with. But then the other side is when you go to the extreme where mentally you're messed up because you feel you have to maintain that.
yep,
Yeah.
Once you hit that level, you have to stay there, or you're not worth
or
anything.
it's so
it becomes
hard
your
to get
identity.
it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like I like find a happy medium. Get a well, it's like wrestlers. I've got two nephews that are state wrestlers that are tearing people up. But when JJ, when he was an MMA fighter, if JJ was preparing for a fight, I'd train with him day in and night. I'd watch him eat. I just got used to him. But our other friends were like, dude, JJ sucks to be around when he's training for a fight.
Yeah, he's a
because he
bitch.
has to make weight. He has
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
cut.
he's
He has
angry.
he is.
He's hangry.
So, but when JJ's
Not
fat, he's really healthy
Yeah.
and happy. He could still go out and fight, but he's not at his leanest. He's not at his most extreme.
Yeah.
And he knew that about himself, which was good for, he was in the right
He was
mental
aware.
spot.
yeah,
So, because like in between, which he did 3 fights over the course of he did 2 fights in like 9 months and then didn't fight again for like 7 years, won all 3 fights, and then just quit. And that was it. Because,
He went out on top.
well, he was training Jorge Gurgel's gym and he was going up against a heavyweight and the dude broke his ribs. And then every time he got hit in his ribs, they just basically shattered. So he's like, I'm not going to be able to
yeah. You can't
keep this up.
Yeah.
You need 5 wins as an amateur, or at least did then, to go pro. He already had pros, gyms and stuff recruiting him actively. The dude was a phenom. He knew.
was.
He grew up.
I remember JJ.
Yeah, he grew up fighting. He
I
grew
think
up
we had him
wrestling.
on the show.
And he's a great guy. He
Fuck
never
you,
bragged
JJ.
about it. He's not going to watch this.
I know.
But actually, he will because I'll tell him, hey, we talked about you. And then he'll be like,
Right at
what'd you
the
say?
end.
What'd you say?
Right at the end. And Martelle's at
The end. And he'll laugh about it and then just be like, okay, I watched it. But when he was training, though, people were like, dude, is JJ like mad at me or is he, what's going on? Is he
No,
okay?
he's just
And I'm like,
angry all the time.
I said, no, he's not okay.
That's
he's
the
hungry.
secret.
Yeah.
He's like, he's eating, but he's not eating what JJ wants to eat because
Yeah.
JJ likes junk.
Yeah.
And even when JJ eats junk, he'll still go run or he'll go lift or he'll go fight.
Burn it all off.
But he's not at his extreme.
Yeah.
And I see some of these athletes, I'm like, you don't look happy though. Like, even if you win, if you're the top of the top of the top, cream of the crop, some of these Olympic athletes I look at, I'm like, they just don't look. You're happy to win the gold, but
Well,
you don't look like you're happy in life.
In other countries,
Unless
other
you're a
than the
Turkish
US.
shooter where you just stroll up
You
like,
don't win, they just shoot you.
"Gah!"
Yeah.
And then you walk away.
You walk
like that
away.
dude's like went and got a cheeseburger after he won a silver. Like,
Well, it's like that's the same with the CrossFit Games. I was like, what they do in 3-4 days' time is insane, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't
Oh, yeah.
imagine how I would feel at the end of that. It's
Oh,
like,
I'd be
I am
crushing fucking pizzas.
I
If I was an
I'm
athlete
not
during
doing.
that.
I am not doing anything anymore for 6 months.
No. Well, that was Froning's
just
thing.
to get healthy.
Froning said that he would take 3 months off of just he would do basic workouts, but he would take 3 months off of like training just to
Rebuild his body.
rebuild and everything. But during the games, I'd be crushing like fucking pizzas. Like after a workout, just give me a goddamn burger. Give me
Yeah.
a pizza.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, just give me the calories.
Well, that's
Just-
the
yeah,
funny
and then
thing.
you hear it's like no, it's like a lot of plain chicken, brother. So much
No, fuck
broccoli,
that.
and I'm like,
yeah, broccoli farts suck.
yeah. Well, they propel you, so you run faster.
Broccoli and protein
that's better in the
shakes.
swim.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you can fart enough, you can just and get powerful enough, you just motorboat that thing.
Just fly right through the
Not
water.
You burn like. I just saw a thing where it's like
it's like
how
the
many
Jetsons.
calories are burnt when you fart, and if you fart like 53 times a day, you burn 1 pound of fat. I'm
Oh,
like,
I'm gonna.
That's not true. I'd be skinny as hell, dude.
but also
I'd
like
be more fit than either
dude,
of you. Ask my kids.
53 times a day. That's a fucking lot.
That's a lot of beans.
That's a lot of.
I wouldn't say it's an everyday thing, but I've probably hit 53 in a day.
I can't say that I have.
Especially like in the morning, you take that first pee. It's like in the Santa Claus when you did. I don't know if you guys expected back then. People didn't fart in movies.
Yeah.
Like Pumbaa was the first animated character to ever fart on TV.
Yeah.
Like the Santa Claus, he wakes up, he doesn't realize he's fat yet. He goes and pees, just brrr. He's like, oof. It's like that's me every morning.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you get older. You just fart when you piss.
Yesterday or last night, man, I go in the bathroom and Beth was laying in a Huck's bed with him talking to him, which both of our boys have king size beds, which makes no sense because they're the smallest humans ever, ironically enough. But she's laying in bed talking with him because he's been dealing with some anxiety and some stuff. And the bathroom shares a wall with his bedroom, and his headboard or the head of his bed's like right next to that wall. So I go in while I'm peeing, dude. I just crack one off. And our bathroom's like hard tile walls, halfway up. It's all. So it's an echo chamber.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm like, oh, this is going to be good. So I'm peeing. It's just like. And I instantly like stop. I'm still peeing, but
And then you just hear giggles.
I just listen and I hear Beth talking. I can't hear what she's saying. So I walk out and did the Buddy the Elf. Like, did you hear that? Huck's trying not to laugh the whole time. Beth's like, are you okay in there? Like, I was like, there's a bullfrog in there. Like, the dude's got teeth. He was growling at me.
Yeah.
Like,
Barking couch spiders.
yes.
When we were on vacation, I let one go, and I was alone in the hotel room, and I was so angry that nobody was there for it because I was like, it was like a 24-second sustain.
Oh,
I was like,
dude.
I had to take a breath halfway through it and continue it.
With which end?
Both.
Exactly. Like Melissa comes back up to the room. I'm like, you just missed
You need to
probably the pinnacle of my life.
My midlife crisis.
Of all the
is
things
now
I've ever
complete.
accomplished, none have matched this.
All my shit's downhill from here.
Literally.
Like, yeah. But like halfway through, I'm like,
Give my phone.
this is still going.
Give my phone.
Dude, you just got to start recording them just in case. At my age, I'm realizing, and you guys are older than me, geez. But I'm like, most of these are going to be loud and obnoxious.
Yeah.
And I'm already at the age of like old people do in public and just don't care.
I do it.
Because they're like,
I do it at the gym.
I'm 41. I'm at that age. At the gym, you shat on rowers.
Yeah, I did. I did shit on the rower. I did,
like-
but I'll be in the middle of a back squat. And I was just,
Martelle farts, and everybody's like, "It was just a fart, everybody." Yeah.
hey. Well, they know when I'm going to go take a shit before a workout, because Brandon will announce it. He's like, "Gotta wait for Martelle to get back from pooping."
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I come out 3 minutes, like probably less than 3 minutes later, and he's like, "Holy!" He goes, "You take the fastest shits." I'm like, "I'm at the gym. Everybody's waiting on me."
Yeah.
I said, "I'd tell you just to start without me." I said, "But you won't do it because when I walk back in, you want to start clapping."
You ever walk in like, man, this one feels like it's going to be an AMRAP or
The
EMOM or whatever they're called. I forget all the CrossFit terms.
the shits.
About to
Sometimes.
go take a Fran.
It's always for time.
Yeah, it's always for time.
It's always for time.
Yeah.
So, all right, what do you guys think about the barrel proof?
I liked it. But I didn't have the one before that everybody's comparing it against.
I like it. I think it's great.
The C123.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to try that. I like this.
The C123 was good. I think I had a bottle of that. It was good.
No.
Honestly, I can't remember,
I liked this a lot.
but I like this a lot.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot. I like the, and the two back to back,
Pretty different.
really different. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, one's a barrel pick from cows, and the other one's just the straight
Yeah, one's a small
barrel
batch,
proof.
one's barrel proof.
But I believe it's the same mash bill. It's just the small batch where they take a small amount of barrels mixed together, get a flavor profile out of it, versus the barrel proof where they just
Here it is.
Here's everything. It's not a single barrel, but it's
No, I think
it's
both are
similar
excellent.
enough.
But,
So
I don't think I've ever had anything from Elijah Craig, like we said earlier, that I haven't liked.
right, same.
Always solid.
And so I would say easily they're easily threes for me on both sides.
Yep.
Go get them.
And small batches, you can find that
You can,
everywhere.
Yeah,
I give that a 3.5 just because you can't get it everywhere and you should. If you
Yeah.
have not, you should go get it.
It's not overly expensive.
You don't have to hunt
It's
for it. You
good-
don't have to-
Well, it's good for the price.
Yeah, and even the barrel proof is, I think it's what, $75 after tax. I mean, it's
Yeah, it
worth
was like that. I think it was 80.
The only way to get it is either through allocation. I mean, here in Ohio, it comes as an allocated product on a Friday or Saturday drop whenever the whiskey stores get their shit and decide to release it based on OHLQ's
Or if you go
ridiculous
if
fucking
you go to
thing.
Evan Williams,
Or
and
you
do
go to Evan Williams and do the Speakeasy tour,
The
which
Speakeasy.
I highly recommend, because Michael, the bartender,
is great,
is fantastic.
absolutely phenomenal.
So, and I don't want them to shut that down. So keep going. Everybody just needs to go. Like, if you're ever going to be down there, just go spend the money, do the Speakeasy tour.
It's
That
not that
way-
expensive.
No,
it's like $25 a person.
Yeah, like it's worth it.
Yeah, it's for an hour, and you get to try what 5, 6.
You
samples?
get 5 or 6 samples. If
you
you're
get
lucky, you
great
may get a
stories.
7th. You get a great background. You get a great story. You get a guy who is basically a character actor going through the whole thing without
ever breaking character.
we got him to break character.
Yeah.
But he doesn't break character typically, and he doesn't read off any cue cards or anything. It's all committed to memory.
Yep.
And he goes through the history, like different time, like years and everything. So
Fast forward,
it's
Prohibition's over.
fucking great. So check it out. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
It's the Google to Instagram.
Become a member of the Buckhorn Lounge. Like, there's some conversations going on in there.
Password to get in is titty sprinkles.
Titty sprinkles.
sprinkles.
We'll do titty sprinkles.
That's what it was.
I think it
originally.
That's what. Yeah,
was,
that's
yeah.
what it was. I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah, me either.
I like me some titty sprinkles. Anyway, that's it. I'm Martelle for Mike and Randy. We're out.
Peace.